Which footsteps will Daizen Maeda follow in? Will he go in the direction of Yota, or will he go in the direction of KYOGO? Well, he's decided to join his Japanese teammate by signing a new 4-year deal at Celtic. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. The big news coming out of Scotland today is in fact that Daizen Maeda has signed a brand new deal to remain at Celtic. A deal that will take him up to 2027 along with his Japanese teammate KYOGO Furuhashi. Now, there's been a lot of speculation of the Japanese players leaving, especially being linked to Ange. But not only the link to Ange, I think there was a lot of speculation that perhaps maybe the Japanese players wouldn't be Brendan Rodgers' first choice. He wouldn't maybe want to go in that direction. He'd maybe be looking at different types of players, and that they might not want to remain at the club without Ange there. With a new manager in, there was a lot of speculation that these players might look to go elsewhere. But that appears not to be the case for KYOGO, and it looks like that is also the case for Daizen Maeda, who will both now be at the club until 2027 for another 4 years. And it doesn't mean that they're going to be there for 4 years, of course it doesn't. But what it does mean is, if they do leave, then Celtic are in a better position now to get more money than they would have been with fewer time on their contracts. Let's be real, having 4 years on your contract doesn't mean anything, because 4 years is what Yota had available. That's what he had left on his contract when he decided to leave Celtic to go to the Saudi League. So really, time doesn't mean anything. What this is better for, though, it is better for, and don't get me wrong, it's best for all parties. It's best for the player and it's best for the club. But in reality, all this really does is it strengthens Celtic's hand. You know, it doesn't really do much for the players. Yeah, I mean, it gives the players commitment. It gives them like a concrete deal. They now know they've got a stable deal. They know that they've got 4 years on a contract. But when you're a good player, you don't really need that. You know, KYOGO knows that Celtic are going to want him. Maeda knows that Celtic are going to want him. They can attract interest from other clubs. But the main thing this does is give Celtic a bit of power, especially when it comes to any sort of transfers, when it comes to negotiations. Celtic can battle and they can use the 4-year contract that they've got in their favour to try and get the best deal possible. So yeah, we'll see. Maeda, though, hasn't really been linked to as much clubs as his Japanese teammates Hatate and KYOGO. I know out of the three, a lot of people would look at Maeda as the less of the three, the least talented of the three, the one with the least ability, maybe the one with the least transfer value. And that's possible. That is, I think he definitely, out of the three, I think he is the weaker player. But let's be real, that doesn't mean he cannot demand a high transfer fee. He's the only one that gets picked for the Japanese squad, which is interesting. And he seems to play in KYOGO's position. Whenever I've seen him play for Japan, he seems to play up top through the middle. So the Japanese manager obviously fancies Daizen Maeda more than KYOGO. So we've heard that KYOGO has been rumoured for £20 million plus moves. Same for Hatate. I mean, there's no reason why someone couldn't be interested in Daizen Maeda. There's no reason why Celtic couldn't get 20 plus for Daizen Maeda, because like I said, the Japanese manager obviously favours Maeda over KYOGO and Hatate. So why couldn't a manager from a club team, maybe a manager from a Premiership team, maybe he looks at the three and maybe he prefers Daizen Maeda over the other two? So no, it's still a really good deal for Celtic. 4 years on the contract, and like I said, it gives them negotiation powers in the transfer market. But I'm sure right now, I think Maeda wants to stay at the club. KYOGO said he wants to stay at the club for a long time. Maeda's happy at the club. He also wants to stay at the club. Regarding Rodgers' whole take on the deal, he told Celtic's website, quote, "Daizen has many qualities that I like in a player: high intensity, attack minded, and his work rate on and off the ball is exceptional. Daizen's attributes make him a really exciting player, and I'm looking forward to working with him." So yeah, there you go. That is Brendan Rodgers' whole thought on him. So Brendan Rodgers appears to like him. I think he likes KYOGO as well. So yeah, it will be interesting to see how these two go on. And I think they're definitely going to be key players for Celtic this season. Obviously, KYOGO's the man. Obviously, he is the key man up front. But I think with Yota leaving, I think Daizen Maeda, he's going to need to step up another level. And that's not me saying that he's been bad. But I think now that Jota's gone, Daizen Maeda is going to be the main link. He's going to be the main man. He's going to be the guy that you expect to contribute the goals and assists behind KYOGO. Because before that, I think it was Yota. You looked at KYOGO to be the top goal scorer, but it was Yota that was going to be the second highest goal scorer, and he's going to be the man creating the majority of the goals. He's going to be the man coming down the wings, trying to carve open defences. And now I think that responsibility goes on to the shoulders of Maeda now that Yota's not here. And of course, this will give a chance for like Abada if he stays, Haksabanovic, players like that will get more game time. But I think Daizen Maeda is the one that can really shine now. And he's got a 4-year deal. He's not got Yota on the other side of the pitch. I think Daizen Maeda is going to be the man that people look to try and carve open defences, try and create attacks, try and create opportunities. And I guess, guys, time will tell. But there you go. KYOGO 4 years, Maeda 4 years. Celtic have done pretty good business over the past couple of days. They lost Ange, they lost Yota, wasn't ideal, but they bounced back with 2 double contracts here for the Japanese boys, and that's pretty good. So yeah, credit to them. A lot of time left though in the transfer market. We'll see who else leaves, we'll see who else joins, and yeah guys, that's it. We'll keep you updated here on Fog Football. But until then, until next time, thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. I will see you in the next one, and until then, peace.